Now you take that same sweep and you climb up the neck in some of the different triads out of the scale like this. Okay, now if you take that same technique right there and you combine it with the technique that we talked about earlier where you kind of mix up your fingering on the way down and give another tap, you have something like this. And I'll play that slow for you. Again, you can move that up the neck. For instance, take one of the other patterns we were talking about where you go up a minor third every time and it kind of sounds like this. Okay, now you take some of those different techniques that I just showed you and you start mixing them up a little bit and try to take different elements of your playing and come up with some really wild licks. Here's a couple of them that I came up with. Okay, and what I'm doing there is just going up the scale with a minor 7 arpeggio like this. Hitting a grace note on the E and the B strings. Like that. And what I do from there is I slide into some of those triads that we were playing before. Okay, now that you take some of these different techniques that I've shown you and you kind of mix them up and combine different elements of your playing to come up with some really different kind of licks by combining other ones like this. Okay, and what I'm doing there is just starting on C sharp, and I'm using a minor 7th shape. And then I'm going into a couple grace notes on the E and the B string. From there, I slide into a couple of those triads that we were using before, and I kind of get a circular motion going, and I finish it off with a couple 6th chords like this. If you take a different scale other than the ones we've been playing and you take some of the different elements from before and add them into a different scale, you can come up with some interesting tonalities. Just taking a harmonic minor scale, putting a flat 5 in there and creating some arpeggios out of that, you can get something like this. And what I'm doing there is just kind of crisscrossing through some of the notes in the scale in a comfortable shape that I can work with like this. Okay, just to sum up everything that we've talked about, we've covered a lot of rhythmic things, and we've covered a lot of lead playing, and I think the most important thing that has helped me out over the years is to just try to combine the two. Even when you're just playing by yourself and tapping your foot, it's really important to play rhythm, and every 4 or 8 beats, try to throw a lead in there and keep it going and pop back into the rhythm. and you don't have to keep, you know, a perfect 4/4 time. You can experiment with different time signatures that way, and I think it's by far the most important thing you could do for yourself is just sitting around and practicing rhythm and throwing in the lead. On that note, I just want to say thanks a lot for tuning in. I hope you like my video, and I'm going to try to play a couple things on the way out, and thanks a lot. See ya.